Yeah, just really, really dangerous. We'll see, you know, these Orange County agencies, they definitely have the tendency to be more aggressive when they get the opportunity. So let's see if there is a pit maneuver in the offing to bring this craziness to an end before this person hurts somebody, turning eastbound again now on Orange Avenue.
And, you know, Desmond, I have to say I'm a little surprised that the roads are as empty as they are, you know, 4/12 on a Friday afternoon. A lot of people are off work, but, you know, a lot of people are out running around doing some errands, getting ready for the weekend before the rains start to come. And this guy is just flying through their neighborhoods, and it is just so dangerous coming up to another intersection.
Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get a
pit.
They're trying. Yeah, they're going to try to pit him right here.
What the?
Very well executed.
Let's go, Cowboy.
By Buena Park PD. Let's see if that did the trick. If this driver is going to be, wow, coming in and just ramming him again. Wow.
He
they
nowhere,
brought this to a really quick end. Surrounding him on all sides. They are out, and I think this guy says, okay. This fun time is over. Now he's got his hands up. So this is what I was talking about with Buena Park PD, these Orange County agencies. They just said enough is enough. They are out there, weapons drawn. They've got the canine ready if he tries anything. It all happened so quickly. The driver probably stunned out here on Magnolia Avenue and West Haven Drive in Anaheim.
Well, I have to tell you, I was a little stunned too, Desmond, that they did this pit maneuver so quickly. You know, a lot of times it seems like, you know, the officers take some time. They get the situation just right, no other cars, but there were still other cars coming in the other direction. I mean, they did an excellent job with this pit maneuver, but I have not seen it happen when other cars are coming the other direction. They usually
I don't know what this guy has in the back
clear.
of that truck. They look wild.
Yeah, I think, you know, they saw we've got 2 lanes on each side. We've got a turn lane there in the middle. I think it was just a split-second decision there. And as you mentioned, traffic was actually surprisingly light on some of these streets that they were on. So they just decided to, you know, make the calculated decision to get this over when they had the chance because it was just getting so dangerous.
What's up, man? How you guys doing?
Orange County, a lot less likely to just give up a pursuit.
I barely had a chance to launch the stream.
As opposed to what we often see in LA County with LAPD
Mo, you gotta call me.
Sheriff's deputies.
I saw your
Orange
text.
County definitely they do things a little bit differently down here. So you can see he's had his hand out the window here, but still not complying. We want to see the keys thrown out and the door opening with 2 hands. We have, you know, the one hand up right
Cowboy,
here.
Man.
He just kind of has his hand out the window, almost like, you know, hey, what's going on?
Contraption.
But I don't think the suspect is following their commands so far.
No, and he's definitely pinned in there with you know, all sides there, and
I feel like it could have accelerated. Oh, is my mic too loud? I feel like it could have accelerated and taken off, and he didn't. I'll have to fix the mic thing another time. The mic settings on this profile is a little bit wonky. I gotta fix it and adjust it. But yeah, this guy was driving pretty nuts. It took me a bit to launch because I had my main channel settings. I had to log out, log in, all this mess. But it was driving pretty erratic, and now they just pinned his ass, or pitted his ass, and he did seem like they said shocked or stunned, almost as if he didn't know what was going on. Like, did you not realize all these cops are following you? Are you high out of your mind? Like, what is going on with this guy, right? And now he's just there with his hands up. And I felt like he could have taken off after they pitted him, but he just stood there like stunned.
Will he be leaving in handcuffs? But, you know, might have some pepper balls shot in there. We've got the canine right here at the ready, ready to go in.
You don't know how much I've been wanting to talk about this Soto story.
Again, with Orange County, sometimes they will just get this situation diffused very quickly. Whereas if we're dealing with some other agencies, you might see a situation like this go on for a very long time. But in my experience with what we've seen,
come on. This is not going to be an all-day thing. Just pull his ass out of the truck.
The Orange County, LA County line, you know, they will escalate things pretty quickly. If I was this guy, it would be much better to go away in handcuffs than to go away to the hospital in handcuffs with a big dog bite or with some respiratory issues from, you know, pepper balls or something else that they might shoot in. So the sooner that this guy gets out, the better that his New Year's is going to be.
Oh boy,
yeah,
better start
Des, and I
moving.
know that it was all about the speed, but that he was driving too fast, and that was the initial want for him. But I wonder, I mean, you were overhead much longer than we were able to see, and I know that this driver was going very fast, but did it seem as though he might have also been under the influence? Did it seem like he was swerving or seemed to be struggling to control the truck at all?
Very, very possible. I mean, we did see him lose control, nearly lose control once.
EU.
We saw him kind of swerving over the line for no reason at all. The way his kind of head was bobbing up and down, it's definitely worth wondering if that is the case. Again, the original want was just speed, but whenever we see driving like that, that's definitely going to be probable cause for them to suspect, under the influence as well. So we see the officers moving around here. I believe this is going to be less lethal right here that this officer has, maybe pepper balls or something like that. And this is what I'm talking about. I mean, they're already making a plan to, force this person out of the car. We don't want to see, or they certainly don't want to see, an hours-long standoff situation here as rush hour gets underway in Anaheim. So we'll see how much longer this goes on, but Buena Park looks like they may already be making plans to make a move here.
Yeah, and a number of officers out there, and as you mentioned, also with the K9, and they've got the non-lethal as well as true guns pointed at this suspect as they were waiting for him to follow their commands and get out of that truck. But again, he's just been sitting there for quite a few minutes now, and this pursuit didn't last too long, but here we're now seeing things drawn out a bit with this guy who just refuses to get out of that Chevy pickup truck that is loaded with what appears to be gardening tools in the back of that truck. And Desmond, can you remind us, what street are they on? Do you know at this point?
Yeah, we're on Magnolia and West Haven. We'll put up our banner here momentarily just to show you here. So
I don't want to use up the notifications on the main channel in case something pops off.
Right between Knott's Berry Farm and Disneyland. We're southeast of Knott's and west of Disneyland right now, to give you an idea. Magnolia, pretty important street, but I am looking around here, and besides Beach Boulevard, it is actually, surprisingly empty as far as the traffic goes on these streets. But it looks like Buena Park PD, still giving this guy the opportunity, come out of the vehicle, or this is going to go south really quick. You can see them with their commands. They're still being pretty patient at this point, just not sure how much longer the patience is going to go on. We'll zoom in on him here. Definitely some words being exchanged. He's got his hands up, but just refusing to come out of the vehicle.
You know what?
Yeah, it is strange to just see him sitting there. I do wonder if he might be under the influence, or just maybe just trying to delay the inevitable that he is going to be in handcuffs and in custody this evening. And, so many officers there. Clearly, he's not getting away. We're looking now, again, on the right side of your screen. We are showing you the moment when they did do that pit maneuver. You can see cars on the other side. I mean, really just an excellent pit maneuver. Spun that truck right around, and that truck was stopped right there in the tracks. And you quickly saw all of those cruisers just come right at the truck, really just pinning them in on all sides there. And this driver cannot go anywhere, although he is refusing to get out of the truck at this point. We see the hands up. Desmond, you've been able to see that he's talking. He's exchanging words with those officers. This is a time when you really want to be able to hear what they're saying.
Yeah, I really wish we had an ultra-powerful, directional microphone or something like that, or a shotgun mic. But alas, here we are. I mean, we're pretty fortunate though to bring you this shot, because if we would have gone any farther east, we would have had issues with the Disneyland airspace, not allowed to fly at this altitude in a 3-mile radius around the theme park. So at least we are able to bring you this. But this dog, ready to go. I mean, they could release the dog here at any moment if they wanted to. Weapons drawn, still refusing to obey the commands. Just widen out here for a little bit. You can see the really long leash that they have for that dog as well, that they can jerk him back if need be. So they have traffic shut down on both sides of the street, but the way that they moved in so quickly, the one unit doing the pit and then the other three swarming the three sides and surrounding the vehicle within a matter, less than 10 seconds was really, remarkable to see. So many times, we'll see a pit maneuver and then the suspect continue, or able to get out of it if they're not able to surround the vehicle. So the way that all of that was executed was absolutely perfect here by Boynton Park PD. But this suspect just, like you said, Amy.
They just need to pop some pepper spray in there, some of the smoke stuff. Pop his ass with some of that. Smoke his ass out. Irritate him a little bit. So he'll start coming out. And if you have the worst come to worst, send the canine after he starts coming out. He's going to have to get out of there.
They've been standing there with their guns drawn, pointed right at that suspect, and they had not, lowered their weapons. They are ready. You can see that one officer there on the passenger side, another one on the driver's side of that other vehicle, now another one going up. Maybe they are doing a little rotational here, but guns drawn. They are ready, and we are hoping that, of course, this will end peacefully. But this driver just refusing to get out. His arm is up there. It appears that he's sitting in that truck casually. Clearly, we know that this is not a casual time for anyone out there, but he just does not seem to want to listen to those commands to get out of that truck. And, clearly he can't go anywhere at this point, just surrounded by these officers. I think when you zoomed out, I saw at least 8 cruisers, and there are plenty of officers there. And as you mentioned, Desmond, the street is blocked off. No way to get out of this. And we just hope that he will listen to commands and give up. We're showing you again that pit maneuver, and really an excellent job by those Boynton Park PD officers. I mean, just spun that truck around very quickly. And as you mentioned, Desmond, I mean, those other cars just came straight in, got blocked in right away. And we're seeing a live look there on the left side of your screen. Is he holding up some paper, Desmond? What is he holding up?
Yeah,
he does look like he's on the phone.
Some kind of piece of paper there was holding up and looked like he was reading from the paper.
Looks like he is holding a phone.
Now he's put it down. Very peculiar. Not sure what that was. Shit. More words being exchanged here as well. But if this suspect tries anything,
make something more fancy.
They're going to release the dog, and he's really going to regret it. We saw that happen fairly recently with a pursuit that dragged on for quite some time up into the Newhall Pass. And he had gotten out and looked like he was going to get out of it without being bit. And then he turned around right before he surrendered, and they released the dog, and he ended up having to go to the hospital with a pretty nasty bite. So this person is really risking some serious injury here by not complying, and you just wonder, what is the purpose? And all of this, for speeding at the beginning, almost certainly something else going on here. If they were under the influence, like you were thinking, maybe Amy or something else going on. But
if you guys could hit the like button too, please. You can help me out with the like button.
If they were just coming from a day of work, or what? You see all of the lawn equipment in the back, all of the gardening care. So just very peculiar. Always wonder what is going on with these suspects. What could be going through their mind for them to want to go through all of this only to be caught anyway. And
makes no sense.
There's definitely worse things than being arrested. A serious dog bite is one of those things.
Yes, and to go from a speeding ticket to now a whole lot worse that this driver is now facing. And I'm sure a lot of our viewers at home are wondering, why don't they just go get him? Well, these officers are certainly trained to suspect that this driver could in fact have a weapon. They can't take things lightly. They have to really assume that he could be armed, and so they need to make sure that they go about this in the right way. And as you mentioned, that canine is there on the side, ready to be used by its handler if need be, if this person just refuses to come out. But again, we're seeing all of those officers with their weapons drawn. We've seen guns as well as the less than lethal rifles out there, but you can see at least, what do we got? 2, 4, 6, 7 cruisers out there. Des, maybe more? 8?
Yeah, we're just widening out here while there seems to be, kind of this lull and seeing they have not just West Haven and Magnolia shut down, but there's some officers starting to kind of draw a crowd. It looks like with some of the people that live in this apartment complex right here, people coming out to see what all the commotion is. I'm sure there's some loud kind of booms coming from the loudspeakers of the police, shouting commands at the suspect, and everybody wanting to know what's going on. And so Buena Park PD having to do a little bit of crowd control as well. As we know, the longer that these things drag on, the more of a spectacle they can turn into. Anaheim still has their low-flying helicopter going over, so that's actually, never mind, my pilot Dylan corrected me that they have since left, since it looks like the helicopter no longer necessary on this one. But yeah, a lot of commotion, people wanting to see what's going on, and I'm actually really surprised that Buena Park hasn't done more with this so far. Like I said, almost any time we're on, down in Orange County with really any of the agencies down here, they have a tendency they'll have a little bit of patience. They're going to give them maybe 5 or 10 minutes, shout out the commands, and if they don't comply, they're going to end it one way or another. So definitely giving this suspect every opportunity to come out peacefully, but they still refuse to do that.
Yeah, and I'm guessing that we've probably got about another maybe 30 minutes left of daylight, and then it's going to be dark out here, a little tougher to see exactly what's going on inside that truck, and you're just hoping and really wondering why he's refusing to come out, because he's really not going anywhere, and you wonder if this is his neighborhood,
all that stuff.
That he was trying to get to his home. But certainly this went on for not a real long pursuit, because they were able to do that pit maneuver rather quickly, and it was an excellent pit maneuver. Got that truck turned around and really disabled right away, pinned in, and now we are just waiting to see if this driver, who was initially being pursued. And
the driver, man, he's just very nonchalant, chilling, tapping his fingers on the top of that whatever vehicle that is, and kind of like at some point they were calling out to him. He's like, "What? You see I'm busy here on the phone having a conversation?" Well, guns are all pointed at him and shit. He's just like chilling.
First was driving, Desmond. I thought that we saw he was wearing it appeared to be like a white cowboy hat, but it seems that he has taken that off at this point as well, correct?
Yeah, cowboy.
Yeah, he did have a white cowboy hat on. Looks like he has put that Stetson, I believe they call that, in the on the passenger seat. He might have can't tell if that's like a cast or an armband or a wrist guard or something that he's wearing as well. Looks like a couple of tattoos on his right arm. But I don't know. Sometimes these suspects are almost like they're just kind of in denial about the inevitable that's going to happen, and sometimes they intentionally just try to drag this out as long as they possibly can, try to annoy the officers as long as they possibly can, but it's just such a risk to do that when we know that how these can go with the less lethal methods that the police have. They have the beanbag guns that they could shoot out some of the glass. They have pepper balls that they can shoot in that to really irritate your nostrils and your eyes. They also have,
so you have these tools and resources.
They call it cold gas that they can throw in there that really irritates the lungs. And of course, they have the canine. These dogs that are
I don't know about the cold gas.
When these dogs are ready to go and they give those commands, they are ready to get in there, and frankly, it can get pretty violent very quickly. So it almost is just like, we see these things all the time, almost every day, and it's almost like, do these suspects realize like what they're risking by just sitting and acting like this and refusing to comply? It's almost like they're just in kind of denial of reality.
Absolutely, and sometimes we watch as they make, it appears, phone calls and perhaps talking to family or friends before they know they are taken into custody. We are going to continue to follow this, and we will have it in the lower screen there for you, so we continue to watch it, but we are going to continue to bring you the day's news, and of course we will update you with this and bring you the full picture when we see that there is some movement and things begin to change in the situation. But again, this is a police pursuit that has ended with a pit maneuver, and the driver now of that truck refusing to get out. We will continue to watch it, and you'll be able to watch it there on your screen. Now to the pier being closed. We're talking about the Manhattan Beach Pier because of the high surf and ocean swell. And although iCkEdMeL was overhead within the hour, and as you can see, people are still out there, the city says the pier will be off limits to people through Sunday, although you see them there now. The hope really is that it will be back open for New Year's Day on Monday.
Out there.
And the waves are dangerous, but there are those who are skilled and brave enough to go out and take them on. KCAL Orange County reporter Michelle Geely shows us the action.
It's day 2 of a super
Buddy, great to be with all of you.
Here's Sky Fox. Let me see if they're out there. Sky Fox. Come on. Okay, we got Sky Fox. They pull up Sky Fox. Give me 1 second. All right. Oh, we don't have any audio though. That's the only thing. But I mean, I'll take video. I'd rather have video than nothing, right? Sky Fox is up there, but there's no audio. Let me check their YouTube page to see if maybe they have some type of audio going on. If not, we'll just have to kind of talk to ourselves. Well, let's see. Their YouTube page is up. Let me see. Oh, he getting ready to send that canine. Look at that. And he got the little shield too. Yeah, they don't have any audio, so we just have to deal with what we got, right? Ooh, Sparky ain't playing. Oh, they let him off the leash. Wait, oh no, he's on the leash. He's like, okay. I was like, damn. Is that what's wrapped around him? Is like a little mini bullet or like a little mini vest? Or that's just his harness, I guess. They're getting ready. It's not looking good, Tony. It's not looking good for you. They're gonna come and get your ass, man. Not looking good for you. Oh, he's barking too. Oh. Dare you try something? I like the screenshot. I was trying to make a little thumbnail. I met it. I just bit. So anyway, while we wait and stuff, and I'm multitasking and trying to make a little, I just want to add the dog to the thumbnail. Gotta have the canine in the thumbnail. As far as Savannah Nicole Soto, the big story we're covering on the channel, I've been really holding all day for like some developments, which there really hasn't been any or anything really, barely. The only thing is maybe some debunks that we could do, but there's not. I don't think there's enough to do a live. I was hoping that a podcast was coming out tonight. There's something coming out, but I don't know if it's related to Savannah. If it's related to Savannah, I'll definitely come on tonight. That's the reason why I jumped on here. I don't want to use the notification in case something's supposed to be dropping tonight. I don't know what, when. Hasn't dropped yet, though. Just go live, man. We just want to hang out, chill, bro. Hang out, chill, smoke, you know? Get the vibes on. Theorize. Accuse random kids online. No, I'm just kidding. Search for other chubby guys. I'm surprised how patient they're being with him. I don't know if I wonder if they've identified him already. Like, is there just like a mental health component? So his mental health. I feel like they could have gassed his ass by now. Well, you'll be covering Alex Murdaugh's jury trial end of January. He's having another trial? They're arguing him a trial? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was in Andy's video. That was cool. I saw some people were commenting too, like, oh, they didn't get permission or whatever. My friend asked me before. She really didn't need to ask me, but my friend asked me before. But she told me they were going to do that. and they put my links and stuff. I wish they would have clipped a better part of me though, talking about the case. Besides that, or like I think the video should have been kind of clipped a little bit differently. I think they should have. Oh, here we go, baby. Wake up, mother. Wake up. He's not even phased, bro. They shoot in his ass. He's just like. He didn't even flinch. Damn, something's up with this guy. Yeah, Miss Becky. What I know about smoking? Yeah, Miss Becky's in trouble. From the first time that I read the first thing that was filed with Murdoch's people, I was like, I think they actually might have a chance. Now, she refuted that stuff, but then other stuff has come out. Yo, is he smoking? Or is he smoked? That boy chilling. That's all you got? That ain't shit. There's more smoke on the outside than the inside. Okay, finally, I think it's affecting him a little bit. Oh, he's coughing. Oh, there we go. Just trying to shake it off. It's in his eyes and his nostrils. I wonder if it burns the skin. So it looks like he survived the first wave. He did it. Oh, there's more? There's no audio, Murky. We just gotta be happy for what we got, I guess. We just got all we have is video. The other chopper, they kind of cut it off. Let me see if they brought it back up. I mean, I don't want to miss anything either. They put the cap back on. Oh, gangster. That was said I'm riding out. They put the cap back on. Let's see, they put the video feedback.
Refusing to listen to those commands, and now we have seen those pepper balls. There's that white cowboy hat we were talking about, Desmond. He's put it back on his head and seems to be handling all of the smoke and chemicals that are now in the truck there.
They said defund the police.
It's really crazy.
They got all those cheap supplies out there.
Even more being shot. Well, the thing is, I think
those biodegradable pepper sprays, that's just not even lighting up the inside. For some reason, there's this gas is on the outside.
Really showing that they mean business right here.
How's it showing you mean business?
It's just crazy to see this person may have even just gotten shot in the chest with one of these balls and still just continues to sit there and to deny the reality. So putting themselves through quite
Oh, you see? That's why I can't trust this shit.
Tired of spending your New Year's Eve in Times Square?
I don't know. I guess they decided to put an ad on. All right. That boy chilling. All right, so we have two feeds. We'll have to alternate between each other whenever one's up with the other one's whatever. You the boy chilling. The boy slumped and chilling. What the hell? Commercial time. All this time I've been working on a thumbnail. I finally got the dog that I wanted. The doggy. I'm gonna update the thumbnail. Yeah, buddy. Right there. Coming. Sled. Okay. All this time, and I got my little thumbnail updated now. Boom. Boom. All right. If you can see it, whoever can watch it, tell me if you like the added thumbnail. It might take a minute to update. Oh, they're getting ready to push on him, I think. Looks like they're giving commands, yelling. Sometimes patience. Sometimes the turtle wins the race, right? Maybe that's what they're being strategic, calm. Maybe there's no reason to rush. iCkEdMeL, damn, I didn't even get a notification for this one after I went. I don't know what's up with this channel. I hear a lot of people have issues with notifications. I also feel like it's suppressed too. Like when you type certain things, like where my video should pop up in the search feed, it doesn't pop up on this channel. That's why I almost stopped for a little bit. My plan is to keep covering the main story in the main channel. And I was going to do the chases still for now on the main channel, but redirect here when I can. The other night, I was almost going to redirect everybody after the Savannah story back to this channel, but I didn't get a chance to. I'll have to try to find a way to build this back in the algorithm. Is he sipping on something now? Is that a handkerchief? Okay, he's covering his face. He's upgraded and adapted. All right, we got audio now.
Been talking to him. He has been responding back to them. We saw one of the officers waving his arm, telling him to come out. We still see those other officers that have their guns drawn. We know that the K9 is at the ready as soon as given the commands, but this person just refusing. And it looks like maybe he's holding up some kind of a cloth there. Des, can you see that a little better? Is he holding up something to his face?
He's definitely holding up he's holding up a rag, it looks like, to probably wipe. I'm sure he's got tears in his eyes as well. And you know, when that pepper ball hits your chest as well, okay, now they're moving in. It looks like they're finally, so now they've got their shield, their crew with weapons and a shield in case he tries something. So now they're going to come in, and it looks like they're going to try to just yank him out while he's kind of not paying attention. I mean, frankly,
are they gonna pepper spray him?
I mean, look, now they're right up next to him. And kind of negotiating with him here. Very unusual to see this.
What the hell is that?
Maybe while they thought that he couldn't see very well, they decided to approach. Let's see if they're just going to open the door and get him out here. They might have just pepper sprayed him right there.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
I don't think I've ever seen that before, but this officer, this bald officer right here, I think he looked like maybe he just shot him in the face with some pepper sprays, what it looked like. So even more irritation for the suspect. Really surprised that they didn't just open the door and yank him out. I mean, you're going to put officers in harm's way like that when they were right there. Very surprising that they came up and did that. Only maybe they just wanted to get a look in the car and see if they saw any weapon and reevaluate their strategy. But very surprising to see them come up like that, but not bring this to an end.
Yeah, I thought for sure they were walking up to open that door, as you mentioned, Desmond, and pull him out of there. But yeah, I guess that was some pepper spray that was sprayed, and again, it doesn't seem to be doing the trick. He's still refusing to come out. Somehow able to tolerate, you know, all of those pepper balls that were sprayed in there, and now some pepper spray directly at the face. That was at close range there, and still all those officers there. We still see those weapons drawn. We know the K9's there. They've been talking to him, and it looked like they were talking to him there, urging him to come out with his hands up, but he's still refusing. And you just wonder what is possessing him to stay inside that truck when he's surrounded, not going to be able to get away, just delaying the inevitable being taken into custody this evening.
Yeah, I mean, Amy, this has just been really weird all the way around since the pit maneuver, since, you know, everything that went down, when spin him around, swarm him, surround him, and, you know, it looked like the suspect had a hand out the window, like they were going to say, okay, I give up. But then everything since then has just been pretty peculiar, from them just sitting in the truck to Buena Park PD, well, frankly, being so patient, then with the pepper balls, which were kind of only had a minimal effect, not enough to get him out of the car, and then to them coming up and getting right in his face, only to apparently shoot him with some more pepper spray, maybe get a look inside without yanking the suspect out. So this is just taken a very strange turn is really the only way that I can put this, since we saw what was, a textbook law enforcement maneuver to defuse the situation with that pit maneuver.
So much.
Just kind of in a
Mustard
whole
Mama sent 100 in Cash App.
Certainly are, Desmond. We want you to keep that shot up for us so we can continue to monitor what is happening. We're going to have that in the lower corner there on your screen so that we can continue.
I don't know if Bridget's here, but she sent me a Cash App yesterday to 1111. Thank you so much for that. Oh, what are they doing again?
Jim Hill, because the Rams are heading.
All right, let me switch because they're over here messing around. They're messing around. So the backup feed that we have when CBS switches is Fox, but they don't have anybody commenting. There's no audio, so when they switch off, we just have to use this video feed and just kind of chat to ourselves. I'm surprised that they're kind of letting this go. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be too surprised. But I am surprised that. Well, it was weird the way they walked up and just went like, I was like, what? And then just like walked away. I don't know if like the news reporter was saying maybe they were checking for weapons. I mean, I would think they have a pretty good visual with this other SUV cop car above that guy, like and behind him and around him. If they bring a Bearcat for this, I think it's kind of ridiculous. But I say ridiculous, but maybe the cops just want to be super safe, like who knows, right? Like all it takes is like this guy to pull out a gun or something. At the end of the day, it's not worth somebody dying. But this guy looks, he's got to be on something. There's no way this guy is just like sober. Even if you factor in mental health, it's got to be something else he's on, to where he's just like immune to the sizzling phosphorus. I don't know if it's phosphorus spray that's igniting his skin or irritating his skin. That boy's just chilling with the arm up. And he even put the cowboy hat back on, like as if to like kind of be like, this ain't nothing, this ain't shit. Kelly, thank you for the gift. Appreciate that. Thank you for the membership. Elsa, thank you for the membership. Cat C, thank you for the 10. Thank you so much. Mustard Mama, that was really, really nice of you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Cash App. I wish I could find a way for like, I'm gonna have to try to figure out one day how to get the Cash Apps to pop up on the screen. I figured out on the other channel a way for people to, when they send PayPal or whatever, it pops up on the screen. On the main channel, I have to set up with this channel. But it would be dope to set up a Cash App pop-up thing. This has been going for a little while. I don't know, maybe an hour or so. Let me check Twitter too. Let me see if there's any updates with as far as like the situation. And by the way, I do have an update for the semi thing. I think somebody sent me an update yesterday. I think I should do a separate video and just post it. There's an 18-wheeler, the 18-wheeler chase or whatever that was. That guy that came, they literally tore the truck down. It was a crazy ass standoff. And that video has like 50,000 something views on the main channel. Insane standoff. There's an update to that story. Let me see if PupScan said anything. PupScan. Fox LA Live. No real information on this chase. Yet. Lisa Marie, thank you for the 2 months. iCkEdMeL, if you're not a member, sign up, Mel. I think I'm a member to myself. I don't know, on one of the, I don't know if it's this one to that one or that one to this one. On the one, I'm a member to myself on one of the channels. I think it might be my main to this channel. Chaos, thank you for the 2 months. Darcy, thank you for the membership. Oh, here we go. We're trying again. JLB, thank you for the 20, man. Appreciate that. Love the content. One of my favorite true crime. Thank you. Oh, he winded up the win. Oh, that's it. They're done. Okay, they're yanking his ass out. Oh, he's fighting back, though. They're going to get him out, though. They're actually being really nice. Are they spraying him in his face or wiping his face? I can't tell. They're trying to pull him, and he's like, no. Oh, they got his ass. Oh, they got his ass. I think these cops are actually nice to this guy because they could have sent the canine they're very, very just, I don't know, very lenient. That's lucky for this guy, really. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know if they've changed the material that they use with these pepper spray stuff. They really. I don't know if they're using like some health conscious pepper spray or something. Some, biodegradable health, environment safety. Because it's Cali, so like I don't know, environment safety pepper spray. But it doesn't seem to be having any effect on these criminals. They're just kind of, they just sit right through it. JLB, thank you, man. Thank you. Drunk, probably drunk, but I'm like, I feel like you gotta be more than drunk, right? Or no? I mean, you have to be sloppy drunk, I guess, to not feel this. Yeehaw! Hopefully, we get some good chases, man. Today's Friday. The night's young, a young night, so anything can happen. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. Please subscribe because I do want to start, especially as we start getting busy on the main channel. This channel should really technically be for chases. I'm not sure about standoffs because things were kind of rough the last couple of months, and so separating the content, I just feel like at that time maybe not. I don't know. I still feel mixed feelings about it, but I started doing everything on the main for a little bit to just condense everything for a little while. But I want to start getting people to subscribe. I think a lot of people still don't know about the second channel. Even the other day when I mentioned it, they were like, you have a second channel? I'm like, yeah, there's a second channel. I should do like what I should do is the next time we cover Nancy or whatever, and we do what we're doing. No, I can say Nancy, Savannah. I should do a stream on this channel and redirect everybody here after the main channel. After the main story, we come over here and talk about something else. Just to get people to subscribe. Lisa, thank you for the super chat. Says, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put your name before the membership message. I'm sorry I came off wrong. I love your channel. Sorry about. No, you're good, Lisa. Don't worry. Thank you for the 10. Oh, Nancy in the chat says LSD has been known to keep pepper spray from taking effect. My main channel is iCkEdMeL, and then this channel is iCkEdMeL CC. If you're not on my main channel, check out the main channel too, because we do true crime stuff, but we also do we had like I said, a wild ass standoff the other day. It was so crazy. I forgot how long we did that standoff for. A couple, was it 2 hours, 3 hours? Organic spray. Vegan pepper spray. Oh man. Yeah, Murky for sure. They got him on the side of the road, handcuffed. I might have, Murky. I don't know if you DM me or tag me. I did see the demolishing. I think that I don't know why they needed to do that. I think they maybe should have waited for the trial. Demolishing the house where those 4 college students were murdered, the Idaho 4. iCkEdMeL, you're keeping update with Riverside Accountability Story and Justice 8. No, what happened to him? I thought I saw him post something on Instagram. Riverside. Did he get in trouble? Yeah, you're right, Rongo. I should do it again. Oh, they cut the feed. I guess that's. Oh, there you are. Walkabout Bridge, thank you for the cash out for yesterday. I got your email. I don't think I replied, but I did get your email. I read it, and in my head I replied, but I didn't reply. But thank you so much for that. I did get the cash out. I forgot to mention it on the live stream yesterday. All right. I guess that's it. So I'll post the link to my main channel too. Subscribe to both channels, this one and the other one, if you haven't done so already. And make sure you turn on all notifications when you do. And the night's young, so I'm hoping that some chase happens, or that we get to come on tonight and talk about Savannah. That'd be nice too. Savannah. And I feel like with the Savannah thing, I feel like I'm just kind of like on high alert. I feel like people in that Facebook group, they're all like refreshing the page to see if these people get caught. And I don't know, hopefully I'm not out when they do get caught. I have a few things to do tomorrow. I'm going to bring my laptop with me in case something happens. I could just jump on the laptop and go live from there. Gian tweeting me. But yeah, thank you guys, man. Have a good night. Hopefully I'll see you back in a little bit. The update on the truck driver, I'm going to post it on this page. Let me see. Can I read it real quick? What was that? Did I send it to myself? Somebody tagged me, I think yesterday. And did you guys see that Cybertruck that crashed into another car? Hmm. 18-wheeler truck. Trinidad cut shell identified. Trinidad cut shell. The hell's going on over here?
That standoff on the East Freeway.
Yeah, it snarled traffic for hours yesterday.
We were just in a standstill for like 3 hours. I had places to be and stuff to do. I didn't have time to be sitting in no traffic for no 3 hours.
I don't know what was going on. I don't know. It was an exposure down here, because this is the capital of exposing all this stuff.
Sky I-13 was over that dramatic scene, capturing the moment SWAT went in with heavy machinery and a K-9. All the while, authorities say that driver was refusing to get out. ABC 13's Charlie Ettity joined us live just outside downtown with more information about the alleged driver. Charlie, what can you tell us?
Good morning to you, Brianna. Well, we know that the suspect here, the driver identified as Trinidad Cutshell, did have some injuries to his face as a result of this confrontation with law enforcement. So according to HCSO, he is hospitalized, getting some treatment, and presumably as soon as he is released from the hospital, he will be brought here downtown to the HCSO jail. And so it was just a dramatic and very tense scene out there on the East Freeway for several hours as this was all playing out. So the suspect, who will be charged with felony evading, was behind the wheel of a semi-truck that was apparently stopped right in the middle of the East Freeway. That's what really got people's attention. So when law enforcement tried to approach the suspect and ask him to move, he then apparently took off, leading police on a slow pursuit. Well, the semi finally stopped on the side of the freeway, and the suspect remained inside of the vehicle for about 2 more hours. HCSO SWAT then moved in, landing a helicopter on the freeway and even using some heavy machinery to tear apart the passenger side of that 18-wheeler. So all of this was happening as the suspect just sat in the driver's seat. And so investigators think that he may have been intoxicated, and a canine was finally able to take the suspect into custody. Sheriff Ed Gonzalez said that every precaution had to be taken in this situation in order to keep nearby drivers safe.
We don't know if he's armed. He could have a long rifle or serious firepower in there that we just don't know about, so we got to consider all things at this point.
And no cargo was found inside of that semi-truck, and this morning we're still waiting on more details about when the suspect will be going before a judge. Charlie Edsity.
So they said they're going to charge him with evading? I don't know what else they're going to charge him with. That's it. That's not much of an update, but Trinidad Cutshaw. This is 3 hours ago. So he remains hospitalized. He's still in the hospital.
You know, that machine could potentially.
42 years old. He's charged with felony evading. That's it so far? Wow.
Go back in. Oh, we're seeing law enforcement there. Are those gunshots possibly? Or expecting that canine as he goes inside, but
including you got a dozen officers again
come out. So life is threatened at the.
So he's still in the hospital, charged with felony evading. The Cybertruck thing, I'll touch on that real quick and then we'll head out. The Cybertruck. Check this out, bro. It's wild, bro. Wild. Elon Cybertruck. Breaking, a Cybertruck was involved in a head-on collision today on CA-17. I hope both parties are okay. Y'all ain't never, for the people, this is the new truck that Elon's coming out with, a Cybertruck. This thing is like I don't know, a steel box. And look at the other vehicle. Damn. This was somebody driving by. It says ugly as F. So this is the car that got hit pretty bad. And then up ahead is the Cybertruck, which it doesn't look like it took too much damage from, I mean, I can't really see the front, but it actually looks pretty decent. Maybe there's some damage here at the door, I don't know. I guess an airbag deployed, but say it's ugly. It's expensive too. Yeah. All right, so I'm heading out for now, man. Love you guys. Hopefully I'll see you tonight. Bye. Bloop, 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 bloop.